So बच्चों in this video we'll discuss about free fall. So whenever an object is dropped from a height, suppose if I drop this cap from some height, so that object will reaches, if I throw this object upward, so this object, when an object is thrown upward, it reaches certain height. So definitely this pen cap will reach up to certain height. So then after that it starts falling towards earth. As you can see, if I just drop this, so after reaching certain height it will start reaching towards the earth's surface. So it is because of earth's gravitational force exerts on it. So this fall under the influence of earth is called free fall of an object. What is it? When there is no force except earth's gravitational force, so this fall is called free fall of an object. During this free fall, direction do not change, but velocity continuously changes, which is called acceleration due to gravity. So it is denoted by a small g, and its unit is same as acceleration. So gravity unit is meter per second square. Now if we talk about value of g on surface of earth, so on earth surface if we consider value of g, so here I'll explain. So we all know that F is equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. So if we take mass of earth here, if we consider this as mass of earth, and small m is the mass of this object. So when we drop this object, so force between this pen and the earth will be G mass of earth multiplied by mass of this cap divided by radius of square of radius of earth. So we all know F is equal to ma. From Newton's laws of motion we know F is equal to ma. So when this body is falling freely towards earth, so this a value will be equal to g is gravitation. So when this body is falling freely towards earth, this a value will be equal to small g. So a value, when we replace this a with g, so F is equal to mg. So from equation 1 and 2 we can say, from this equation and that equation we can say mg is equal to g me m upon r square. So m2 small m get cancelled, so g is equal to g me upon r square. Now gravitational, for this gravitational constant value is 6.67 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Mass of earth is 6 into 10 raised to the power 24 kg. Radius of earth is 6.37 into 10 raised to the power 6 meter. So when we put the value and on solving this, g value will be 9.8 meter per second square. So gravitational acceleration is or we can say acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. So let's talk about few differences between gravitational constant g and gravitational acceleration small g. So gravitational constant value remains, its value remains constant always and anywhere. It does not vary from place to place, whereas gravitational acceleration varies from place to place. Like here its value will be something different, on moon its value will be something different, so its value is something different. So its value is 6.67 into 10 raised to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, whereas on earth gravitational acceleration is 9.8 meter per second square. So unit I have compared meter per second square, Newton meter square per kg square. It is a scalar quantity and this one is a vector quantity. Now when we, for a freely falling body, Newton's laws of the equations of Newton's laws of motion will also change slightly. In place of acceleration we will be using small g, because this is a case of a freely falling body. So v is equal to u plus gt, s is equal to ut plus half gt square, and v square is equal to u square plus 2gs. Now there are some examples. Let's discuss these two examples. So it is from example textbook. This is example number 10.2. So here in this example it is given that a car falls off a ledge and drops to the ground in 0.5 seconds. So t is 0.5 seconds, whereas small g is given, it is 10 meter per second square. So what is the speed on striking the ground? So we all know its initial velocity is 0. So u is equal to 0 meter per second. Now we know that v is equal to u plus at. So u is 0. So v is equal to at. A in place of a we have to use g. So 10 multiplied by t is 0.5. So this will be 5 meter per second. So final velocity is 5 meter per second. We have to find out average speed also. So formula for average speed is equal to u plus v upon 2. So initial velocity is 0, final velocity is 5 upon 2. So this is 2.5 meter per second. 2.5 meter per second. Third part of this is we have to find out height from which it has been dropped to the ground. So s is equal to ut plus half at square. So since u is 0, so 0 multiplied t is 0, you can put the values. So 0 into t value is 0.5 plus half. In place of a we have to write on g value is 10. T square means 0.5 whole square. So this will be equal to 1.25 meter. So this is the answer. Let's talk about third example, 10.3. An object is thrown vertically upwards and rises to a height of 10 meters. So s is 10 meter. Final velocity rises to a height of 10 meter. Calculate its velocity with which the object was thrown upward. So with what initial velocity the object was thrown? We all know when an object is thrown upward, its final velocity becomes 0. When it becomes 0, then it starts its journey towards earth. So like suppose if I drop this pen upwards, if I push this cap upwards, so at some height its velocity will become 0 and it will start coming back towards earth. So final velocity is 0. Acceleration value is 9.8 meter per second square. Since it is, acceleration is against earth surface, gravity is against earth surface, the motion of the body is against earth surface, so we have to take this value negative. So formula is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the equation we are going to use. So v square is 0 square, u square we have to find out, 2, a value is minus g, so minus 9.8, s is 10. So this means u square is equal to, if we take everything on the right hand side, 9.8 multiplied 10 is 98, 98 multiplied 2 is 196. So square root of 196 is 14. So 14 meter per second is initial velocity. In second part we have to find out time taken by the object to reach the highest point. So that means time we have to determine. So v is equal to u plus gt we can use. So initial velocity is 14. Final velocity is 0. So 14 plus g value is minus 9.8. T we have to determine. So 9.8 t is equal to 14. So this implies t is equal to 14 upon 9.8. So which is 1.43 seconds. So let's discuss about in-text questions. So what do you mean by free fall? We have already discussed free fall in this video. So you can see, you can go to that moment and you can pause the video and write down the answer. What do you mean by acceleration due to gravity? Now acceleration due to gravity means the uniform acceleration produced by a freely falling object due to gravitational force of earth is called acceleration due to gravity. So this is called acceleration due to gravity.